What's going on, y'all? Comedianlonnie here, and I'm bringing y'all another weekly vlog. So I told y'all, if y'all want to ask me any questions or you want me to talk on any topics, write in the comments down below. So this week's vlog comes from Corey Proctor, and his question was, how did I become a production assistant? So in college, my junior year, I had a friend who her cousin worked for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. They were looking for interns at the time, so she just gave me her email, and I sent the lady my email with my resume. It had a few high school and a few college things on there, and I was hired. So I worked on the set of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta season 1. Yes, my name is in the credits. Like, I don't know what it's called in the credits section. It might be PA. I'm pretty sure I was under PA. But anyway, so that's not the interesting story. So the interesting story is I actually stole something from a set of a TV show. This should be non-incriminating evidence here. Not that I would go to jail for this or anything, but the story is fucking hilarious. So anyway, so while I was working on the set of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, I was thirsty to find more work. Like, I was ready to start getting paid. Like, I needed experience, yada, yada, yada. So as I'm leaving my apartment one day, I'm just about to cruise around. I see a set. And I'm just like, oh, they're shooting something here. Let me get up out my car and find out what they shooting. So I get up out my car and I'm looking around, I'm asking people what they shooting. They were shooting the VH1 show Single Ladies at the time. This was like maybe 4 years ago, right next to my apartment. So I'm walking around on set. If you walk around like you know what you're doing and like you're supposed to be there, nobody's gonna stop and ask you any questions. So I'm asking like, yo, you know where the production manager is? Like, you know, people point me in the right direction. I talked to the production manager and she's like, if you can bring me your resume, I'll look it over and get back to you. So I run back to my apartment. I get my resume printed off, bring it back to her. She looks at it and she's like, oh, okay, this is cool, this is cool. I see you ready to work. But unfortunately, we don't have any work for you. So I was crushed at the time. I'm begging her, like, please, let me just hold a light all day, like, volunteer, no pay. Like, let me do something, please. She's like, nah, I'll give you my email. I'll keep you in a loop. If something comes up, I'll keep you in mind. How about that? So I'm not trying to take no for an answer. I leave her trailer and I see a line of people who are just standing around. I know they're part of the set. So I like standing in line too, but I don't know where the line's going to. I talked to the guy in front of me and he's just like, yeah, you know, I've been doing this extra stuff for a long time. Like, he giving me details about what they about to shoot and all this stuff. So in the meantime, I'm soaking all this in, and I know if somebody question me about some shit, nigga, I'm ready. Like, I got the knowledge. Like, you ain't gonna catch me off guard. So as the line moves into the building that we were standing outside of, I find out it's fucking lunchtime. So I get up to the fucking buffet. What do? Should I leave? Should I not, like, participate? What should I do? You goddamn right, I grabbed a fucking plate. I grabbed a plate and packed that bitch with chicken, mashed potatoes, fucking string beans, dinner rolls. You know, niggas love dinner rolls, especially them Hawaiian goddamn sweet rolls, nigga. Them shit, ooh, 10. Anyway, so I'm eating, nigga. I'm like, fuck it. I had a long day of hard work on this motherfucker too, so I deserve to eat. So I'm eating. The production manager walks in while I'm eating. I duck behind the table so she doesn't see me. She gets a plate, she eats, and she leaves. After that, I talked to the guy who I was talking to in line, and he's like, yeah, we about to go shoot another scene over in this other building over here. So I'm like, all right, bet. I follow him. I go up where all the extras is up there changing and stuff. I'm looking around. I'm very observant. So I see one of the other PAs. I see how he's looking. He got like a walkie-talkie tucked in his pocket. He got a clipboard. Like, he's looking official as fuck. I find a walkie-talkie on the ground. I'm staring this fucking walkie-talkie down like, damn, maybe, Lonnie, you should just go home. You've done enough for today. You ate. You wasn't even supposed to eat. Like, just go home, Lonnie. What I do? I grab the fucking walkie-talkie and put that bitch on my belt. Nigga, I'm part of the set now. You can't tell me shit. I'm looking for a clipboard so I can check off some shit and look like I'm doing some motherfucking work. Nigga, people calling on the PA like, psh, can we get a PA over here to the set 1? Nigga, I'm answering calls on the walkie-talkie. Be right there. They're asking like, who is this? I never answer when they say who this is. I just show up on the set and I'm just looking around like, trying to see if I see somebody famous, trying to see if I can get some experience. I'm asking other people about their job and shit. So while I'm in there, I run into a guy. He's doing the wardrobe on the set of the TV show. So I know him through a friend. I don't know his name at all. So I'm talking to him like, yo, like, you got any jobs? Like, you need any help over there? Like, you need a nigga to like iron, like steam out some wrinkles, nigga, holla at your boy. He like, no, we good, but if the production manager gave you her email, you should be good. Just hit her up and I'm pretty sure she'll find you some work. I'm like, ah, you a bitch ass nigga, dog. You ain't trying to help me. He wasn't on my side, so I'm like, ah, fuck it. So I leave, and as soon as I'm walking out of the building, the production manager standing right there. She's talking to two people, and she spots me, and she stops. And I stop dead in my tracks, like, oh, fuck. She was like, hold on to the two people she's talking to. I got the walkie-talkie on my belt, right? I like unclip that bitch and hide it behind my back. So I'm holding this bitch like this, like talking with one hand apparently just don't look fucking weird. I got the walkie-talkie behind my fucking back and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm talking to her. She come up to me and she's like, yo, what are you doing on my set right now? And I'm just like, oh, I had seen somebody I knew and I was just talking to him real quick. She's like, but you on my set. What was his name? I didn't know the fucking dude's name. So I'm sitting there, I don't know his name. He's black and he worked wardrobe. And she was just like, I told you to send me an email, but obviously that's not good enough for you. So if I see you on my set again, I'm kicking you off and that's going to be the end of it. You ain't going to have no work on this show. So I'm like, fuck. All right, I'm about to leave. I was just letting you know. I'm a little mad because she talking to me a little disrespectful. Like, she don't know that I ate lunch and she don't know that I got this walkie-talkie and I'm acting like I'm part of the set. But still, like, you ain't gonna come at a nigga like that because I told you I was talking to your fucking homeboy that's on fucking set. But you gonna try to disrespect me and shit. So, I was like, damn, I got this walkie-talkie. It'd be kind of awkward if I just hand her this walkie-talkie. So as she passes me, or as I'm passing her, she on my left side, I like sneak the fucking walkie-talkie around my side and like bring it to the front of me and I just take off. So all I gotta say is, ha, bitch, got your fucking walkie-talkie. This is actually the fucking walkie-talkie from the set. I know they are missing this bitch and they will not get this motherfucker back. But this is always a reminder of hard work and persistence. I don't know if it really pays off actually because in that situation it didn't pay off. But I did find a lot more jobs that were beneficial to me. So yeah, I worked on American Idol, I worked on America's Got Talent, I worked on Property Brothers on HGTV, I worked on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, I worked on the T.I. and Tiny show. So I've done pretty good for myself. I don't work in production anymore because I don't like that shit and I want to be able to bring y'all my personal videos and stuff like that. So it's cool. Like, I don't do it anymore, but I do have the walkie-talkie and this will always be a reminder. So that's my cool story. If y'all would like to see me talk about any other topics, write in the comments down below. Or hit me up on any of the social media. Make sure y'all watch these videos right here. And appreciate y'all for watching. Another weekly vlog coming for y'all next week.